Okay, how's it going? It's really late at night right now. I just kind of had a feeling of inspiration to talk to the camera for a little bit. I've been working, if you've seen any of my previous videos, which I think a few people have, I've been working on an album. I've been recording vocals for the past, I don't know, I think it's been a couple months at this point. It's really, really difficult recording vocals and I really, really don't like it. That's kind of where I'm getting with this. That's kind of what I want to talk about is for a long time, for many, many years, I'm 21 now. I just turned 21 a few days ago. Since I was probably 12 or 13 years old, I felt like I knew for sure. I knew that I wanted to be a musician, music artist, and a rock star. And it's not the most abnormal dream to have, but that has been my dream, to be a successful musician and make it. This album has, and really the process of recording these vocals has kind of led me to question whether or not this is really my passion. I always told myself, like, yeah, I want to be famous. That would be great. I've always felt like I would enjoy fame. All the things you kind of think about that are negative about fame never really sounded that bad to me. I always thought that I want to be famous, that would be great, but the main thing is I have this passion. I love making music. That's not untrue. I do love making music, and writing the songs for this album, these 10 songs, I do feel like it's the best material I've ever written. I'm extremely proud of it, and the process of creating the songs, it is probably the most enjoyable thing that I do in my life, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of anything where it's like, yes, that's definitely something I like more. But yeah, songwriting, that stuff, absolutely I love that, and that has not changed. And I've always disliked recording vocals. It's never been something that I've liked doing. It's just this album has been so terrible recording the vocals. It's been so long. I came into it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make these making of videos where each session I do on this album, I film it and make a video out of it. I kind of stopped doing that when I started recording the vocals because I could just tell that it wasn't really the most interesting thing to watch. I was making these videos almost every day. That was great. I was really enjoying that. I like making videos and I like having content to put out, even though, they get like 5 views. It's been like months. I did one video of recording vocals because it was kind of a special thing. But other than that, yeah, it's really been, since I started recording the vocals, there's been nothing. Talking about it, it's like, yeah, it sounds like it's just part of the process that I don't like, and then I can get back to the stuff that I do like, rediscover my passion, and that'll be great. But there is a big, big part of me, a big voice in my head that's saying it's not overall gonna be enjoyable enough for me to actually feel like this is still my passion. The next stage is producing, mixing, mastering. Again, I don't really like it. And maybe that's a dumb complaint, just I don't like it, but this is a creative thing, this is an artistic thing, and it is really important that you like it when you're doing something like this. This isn't like some 9-to-5 job where it's like, maybe you don't like it sometimes, but it pays the bills. This is like something I'm trying to build, and something that I really need to be fully committed to and fully passionate about to want to build. And when I talk about content, not having YouTube videos that I've been putting out. Also, I haven't posted on Instagram really that much. I haven't posted on TikTok in, I think, over a month at this point. Even a side project I was doing with making beats. I made one beat, a couple weeks ago, but it had been like almost 2 months before that beat since I had made anything. I've made a couple new little instrumental tracks I think are potentially going to be really great songs in the future. That part's exciting for me, but I just know that I'm gonna have to get to this point where I have to record the vocals for it, I have to mix and master it, and I have to make social media posts consistently to promote it. And all of that stuff I just don't like doing. Ideally, in the future, it's like, yeah, the more content I put out, the more music I create, the more success I'll have, and the more fun it will get, the easier it'll get. I think that's just not true, I came in with these songs really thinking like these are some of the best songs I've written. Every single one of them I've just started liking less and less and less. Almost every vocal recording session I've had at least one freak out where I, nearly lose my mind or completely lose my mind because, I really feel the need to make it perfect. That's why I don't outsource this stuff, because yeah, I have a brother who's a really great producer, really great, he can mix and master things extremely well. Also, he's a great singer. I know plenty of people who are good singers, and yeah, I could write songs for other people. But when I write a song, I get such a strong vision for it. I just can't imagine letting somebody else take any control over it. Maybe that's a problem with my personality, I don't know, but I don't think it's inherently a problem when it comes to artistic projects, because it is something that comes from a person. It comes from a deep part of the artist, right? I get that really strong vision for something, and I know exactly how I want it to go, and I know exactly how I want it to sound. I feel like I'm the only person who's gonna make it work, because nobody else gets my vision. Because of course they don't. I don't understand somebody else's vision. We don't fully understand where other people are coming from. That's not how life works. I'm kind of going all around here, but I'd say the point of this is I've been at this crossroads for a little while where I'm thinking about, have I really just wanted this for the fame? Am I just trying to pursue validation and that feeling that I imagine, that incredible high of performing a song that I wrote in front of thousands of people, having them sing my lyrics back to me? Am I just chasing that, or is this actually something that I truly enjoy and something that I would continue doing whether or not it led to any sort of success? And of course, what that leads me to is questioning whether or not I feel that way about anything, and kind of trying to figure out, if music isn't my passion, what the hell is my passion? I'm 21, I'm still young, I've got time to think about this stuff, but I'd like to figure it out sooner rather than later, because I don't want to just sit around wasting my time doing shit that's not important to me, just waiting for the day that inspiration hits me. It's a weird feeling to feel like the main focus of my life for the past 8 years or so, the thing that I felt like was the main focus of my life, I'm starting to question that. I'm at this place of kind of exciting freedom where it's like I could do anything. I'm not kind of restricted to this idea of I have to pursue music, that's the only way. It's this point of exciting freedom, but also scary uncertainty. I'm in this kind of weird limbo where, yeah, I'm finishing the album, but I'm not doing anything to promote it at all. I'm just kind of floating around, I feel like it's unlikely that I quit music completely. I think no matter what, it's always going to be a thing that I at least do a little bit in my free time. If I do kind of end up in this spot where it's just sort of a hobby and it's just sort of a thing I casually do, that's a scary thought to me, because then it's like my life mission is totally unknown. I don't know where I'd go from there. If you ended up watching all this, thank you for watching the whole thing. I'll put a link to my latest song, Words. That's going to be on the album. That's the first single. You can subscribe. I do think I'm going to be putting out more videos a little more consistently in the future. I'm trying to think of just more interesting things I can put out. We'll see what I come up with. We'll see what happens. Just trying to figure out what the hell I want to do with my life right now. So, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.
Girl, have you had enough this time? Maybe you're no longer blind, but what about the sand stout has got you now? Yeah. Have you had enough of my lies? Seen I'm really not